Have you ever stopped to think about what separates a totally forgettable Uber ride from a five-star experience? Well, today we're going to break down a really unique English curriculum I found from the Zen English Podcast. And look, this is not about general fluency. It's a super specific playbook designed to turn ride-hail drivers into absolute customer service pros. So let me just ask you this. Think back to your last Uber or Lyft ride. What was that one thing, that little detail that could have taken it from just fine to, wow, that was actually great? Well, according to this teaching method, the answer isn't a faster route or even a spotless car. Nope, it's the conversation. It's that brief human connection that makes a ride memorable and, the most important part, worthy of that top rating. Okay, so let's get into the driver side of things. What's the real challenge here? Why is a specialized curriculum like this even needed? Well, for drivers, every single ride is a high-pressure moment where their income is literally tied to their rating. And this is where the whole philosophy gets really smart. See, this isn't about learning to read Shakespeare in your car. The goal is razor sharp, it's strategic. Give drivers the exact English they need to nail every part of the ride and walk away with 5 stars. It's all about performance, not perfection. So how does it actually work? Well, the curriculum follows the entire journey of a ride, chronologically. And it starts with that all-important first impression, the perfect pickup. The whole system is built on a foundation of just 6 core words: passenger, destination, traffic, fare, detour, and luggage. You can think of these as the essential building blocks that frame pretty much any conversation a driver's going to have. It all starts here. But the method makes it really clear it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. The source material puts it perfectly. A smile in your voice goes a long way. The curriculum is actually packed with lessons on tone, teaching drivers how to sound friendly and reassuring from the second that door opens. So let's see what this looks like in practice. The system gives them these simple but super effective scripts. A warm welcome builds instant rapport. Confirming the destination right away prevents mistakes. And offering help with luggage, that just shows courtesy. Every single one of these phrases has a very clear, professional purpose. Okay, the passenger's in, the destination is confirmed. Now we get to the heart of the journey. Navigating the drive itself. And this is where things get a little more complex, because we're moving from simple greetings to managing conversation and, of course, any potential problems. Here is a brilliant example of this strategy in action. Just by asking a simple question, would you prefer the fastest route or the scenic one? The driver does something really powerful. They give the passenger a sense of control and show they actually care about the experience, not just getting to the destination. The method also provides what it calls a small talk toolkit, basically a set of safe, low-risk topics. The weather, local sites. This helps fill the silence comfortably, makes the driver seem knowledgeable, and it keeps the passenger at ease, especially when you need to give them updates about traffic. But what happens when things go wrong? Because they always do, right? A sudden traffic jam, an accident. Well, for delays, the curriculum teaches this simple but really powerful 2-part strategy. First, you apologize sincerely, and second, you pivot immediately to the solution. And this is the exact script they learn. Just notice the tone here. It's not defensive at all. It's empathetic and proactive. I'm sorry tells the passenger you get their frustration, and I'll find another way shows you're competent and in control. It turns a potential negative right into a moment of trust. And it goes even deeper than just talking. It's also about listening. The curriculum explicitly teaches active listening, using small phrases like, "Oh, I see," or "That sounds interesting," just to show you're engaged. This makes passengers feel heard and valued, which is really the secret sauce of great customer service. And all of this brings us to the final, and maybe the most critical part of the entire journey. Everything we've talked about has been building towards this one moment, the 5-star finish. Seriously, everything. The core words, the friendly tone, the smart questions, it has all been building toward this single crucial outcome. Every strategy is optimized to lead the passenger to tap this little icon in the app without even thinking about it. So, to seal the deal, the curriculum provides a set of these warm, polite closing lines. And they're not just generic goodbyes. They are strategically designed to leave a lasting positive impression. And this is the final piece of the strategy. The very last thing a passenger remembers is that friendly interaction right at the end. Making it polite and memorable is that final little nudge that turns a pretty good ride into a 5-star review. So when you actually break down the entire Zen method, the way it's put together is fascinating. Just look at how little of it, only 20%, is dedicated to pure vocabulary. The huge majority is focused on situational phrases and that underlying strategy of tone and positivity. And that's really the ultimate takeaway here. This is not a traditional language course. It's a highly specialized professional training program. It's a playbook for how to navigate the unique social and economic pressures of the gig economy. It really makes you think, doesn't it? In a service economy that's more and more run by apps and algorithms, a system like this proves that those small, even scripted moments of human connection might just be more valuable than ever.